Hey guys, Jason from SoCal Accessories. A quick video on another quick install for the Can-Am. This is the OEM ice chest for the rear. We will show you guys how to put the brackets on to install this thing, okay? When you close it, you just pull down on these rubber latches. When you put ice in there, you want to make sure this is closed. When you're done, release it, let all your water drain out. Alright, so these latches are what latch it in place. That's unlatched. That's unlatched. These do not come on it, so you do have to install them. So basically, you have 6 pieces. You have this latch, one on each side. This just tucks into here, so that when you lock these, something's holding the front. Okay, so there's 2 screws there, 2 screws there. These are basically pushed as far forward as they can go. These are the ones you're going to have to kind of play with a little. As you can see, they do have a little bit of play, so when we had them all the way out, they wouldn't go into these holes. When we had them all the way in on both sides, they wouldn't line up either. So we loosened them and kind of played with it. This one's, I believe, almost all the way in, and the one on that side is slightly out. So just play with those, leave them a little bit loose till you line them up, and then tighten them up. So you have 2 screws that go in here, you have 2 that go in here. Once you get that lined up to put this on, make sure these tuck into there. Okay, then this sits down all the way. Once you have it lined up, that will go in all the way. And then you push that bracket. This side, same thing. Make sure this is in all the way. You push that bracket, and then it locks it in so that this doesn't come out, okay? So very quick install for this ice chest. Hopefully this video helps you guys on how easy it is to install the Can-Am ice chest. They do have a storage box. I haven't seen that one yet, but I believe it's slightly smaller. It's not meant as an ice chest. It's meant more to keep your straps and everything, whatever tools you have with you. I should most likely be the same setup. It just doesn't have a drain on it, and it's slightly shorter because, like I said, it's meant more as a storage compartment. Hopefully this video helped you guys out on how to install the Can-Am OEM ice chest onto your Can-Am. So the ice chest, I had used it on Saturday night. Today's Monday, so it still kept some ice in there for being in there for a few days, which is pretty good. It should be very well insulated. One more thing right now, when we were trying to put it back on, we just noticed the gap right here on this side was very close, and this side had a bigger gap for some reason. I have no idea why they would make these brackets arch different, or we just got a bad batch. But anyways, the gap was different. So I just added 2 big washers right there. I just added 2 big washers right here on this side to make the gap right here bigger so that we could slide it back in, because this side didn't want to latch back in down there. Every time we'd keep pushing the weight down, for some reason it wouldn't latch back in there, but it would on this side. I'm not sure if it was like that on Saturday and we just didn't notice it, or if something right here got slightly warped downward or something, but it didn't want to fit back right now. So my solution for that was just adding 2 washers. It made a bigger gap here so that this will slide back in easy right there. And then same thing to lock it back in, and you just lock it with these, push them forward on both sides. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you guys want to see other stuff that I add to the Can-Am, where I show you guys step by step, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks, I appreciate it. Guys, so the ice chest was great. The only issue, well, not a huge issue, it doesn't really matter to me, but the gasket for this thing costing $400 and some. This little thing kept dripping out ice no matter how tight I tightened it. I'm hoping that gasket just needs to kind of break in. Besides that, it was great. It fits a decent amount of stuff in here. We had a bunch of waters, some beer and cheese and stuff to make sandwiches. Didn't move at all when we were off-roading, didn't shake around, make no noise, so did really good.